Hello. All right. My audio wasn't working at first, so I got that. Let's also. Oh, my camera's not working. Okay, just give me a second. All right, am I live now? Looks like it. Let's get to programming. So I'm gonna back working on my Manpage file generator. And last time I think I streamed, I had some bugs. I was able to fix those off stream. And so today I want to work on actually generating some documentation. I'm kind of excited for this. So the basic idea I want is to kind of look a little like oh, this. So you'll have the title of the module or whatever we're looking at, namespace. Up here, I want to have it say Zig Programmers Manual. Have that back there. And then what we'll have is it limited by namespace and container level stuff. So all the containers, all the namespaces, they'll have their own documentation file. And then we'll just have functions and types in there. Types, of course, will um, only be listed as members, and then we can go in and find their specific man page documentation. So that's the hope for what this will look like. Let's get started. There we go. So what we'll need to do is go through. Sorry, just give me a second. All right, I am back. Pardon that, I need to shut my office door. Okay, so let's take a look here. What we want to do is go through each container, each declaration that we have. So just to kind of walk through what's going on. We have this walk object or structure. And what it does is it goes through and it populates these global variables, files, decals, and modules. And with the decals, it populates it with every declaration that's found. And so what we really want to do is go through the declarations and start building out the files, like these raw files. However, we only want to do that if it's one of these containers or raw files. So let's do this. Let's see if decal dot don't see decal should have it said categories. Where's this category used? Categorize decal. Okay. Okay. You should be able to do, say, categorize decal. Take the file index and the node index, the file index in the node, and we should get a category. Okay. I kind of thought these categories are stored, but we'll do that here. So we'll do if, let's see, file walk category, so not public. Oh, it's file. File index. Let's do decal. Maybe decal's got similar. Yes, categorize. There we are. So we just give it the decal and categorize. Okay. We know is decal dot should be decal dot categorize equals. Let's see. It's not equal dot container or let's see. Const category equals decal dot categorize container or category does not equal um, what was it, namespace, then to continue on to the next thing. I should probably take a look what's failing here. Did I break something? 70. We'll take a look at that in a second. I want to make sure I got this logic here right. Category is if the category is not container or the category is not namespace. Yeah, that makes sense. We don't want to continue. Opposite of saying is that if the category, if not the category equals container and category equals namespace. So that doesn't make sense. Because that can never be true. I mean, it can't be true if bam, bam, we get this and this is false. It's always false. So will this always be true? Yeah, it will be. So we want to say if category equals container or category equals namespace. Then we want to inverse that. There we go. If not, category equals container or category equals namespace. Okay, let's look at our compiler here. Decal. Unsigned 32-bit int C. Okay, on the compilers, let's see, rough, that's Zig. Unused function parameter. Okay, and what else do we got here? Error, expect 4 arguments, found 3. Categorize built in. Oh. This categorize built in was categorize. Params. Expected. Oh, 4 arguments building at 3. Okay, so yeah, we need to get the GPA here. Type allocator. Okay. And okay, that worked. This was never used. Standard name allocator. Allocator. Okay. Oh, all right. And function selected what argument found 0. Okay. Categorize, and we'll do use the arena here. Expected type arena allocator. No field or function categorize decal and walk. Okay, so I need to go back through all these. Decal. No, I still like it that way, but let's go to the function here. And we got to go back 225. Do that same thing. Wait, expected 3 arguments found. So here we need to do GPA. $237. GPA. 74. No, 167. 131. Where's the error now? Let's see, 321. Yay. Ugh. Okay. Categorize call 274. 330. Do we really need all this? Let's take a look at this. Okay. Function expects to. So let's get rid of the arena. And function decal categorize required expects one argument. Let's fix this. Categorize built-in. Categorize built. GPA. Do I need the GPA? Parse alloc. Yep, does need the GPA here. So this is some dead code in their system, or because this wasn't needed to make everything work. Certainly does need the GPA. And then if I pass the GPA there, I gotta pass it everywhere. It's really frustrating. global allocator to here. I don't like that either. Let's take a look here. So we go back to 349 using GPA. It's parsing the string as a file path. Wait. Main tokens, built-in tokens, built-in name. It's getting all the main tokens. So this current one is okay. Okay. Then mem equals UA built-in name at import. Okay, so we're getting import. String literal token equals main tokens params 0. Get the slice from there. Parse alloc here, catch out of memory. It's parsing this, allocating it. It does free it. So we just need the GPA. Okay. Let's see where else it uses GPA here. And it frees it at the end of the block. So it just needs a temporary allocator, as far as I can tell. So let's just do this. Let's call this pub bar to temp alloc. So standard.m dot allocator. And then when we make our walk here, useful only for short-lived temporary, only useful for temp allocations. Okay, GPA So what was our problem here? 352 built-in call. So let's do this. Let's see, standard dot debug assert. What's it called? Temp alloc. It's not equal null. And see CV. Ooh. Let's see GPA. And we want it to be temp alloc. Okay, cannot see. Expected memory allocator found. Oh, yep, temp alloc. So then actually let's just do this. GPA equals temp alloc dot that is const. Now here we are, temp alloc. Let's go back to temp alloc GPA. GPA. Okay. Decal 68 doesn't like this. Says expected U32 found U size. Unsigned U32 it cannot represent all possible unsigned U64 values. Token tag's length is because it's an this len is a U size. So getting that node, we're gonna have to just truncate it. Okay, that works. So now we got truncated. We got everything working. Let's go back to here. So we categorize the decal, we get the category. If it's a namespace or whatever, we continue. If it's not that, we continue. Okay. So then we build a page, and the page has this render functionality. And we know render the given decal into what's the word I'm thinking of? A ROF page. Okay. So now that we've, oh, what? All I did was, oh, yeah. Doesn't like that I got rid of all those things. Okay. Generate ROF document. Okay. document. Okay, and we write it out to whatever the writer is. Eventually that's gonna be a file. Right now we're gonna write that as standard out. And okay. Let's take a look at this. Excuse me. So then I think what we do is we take the data from here, all this decal and everything, and we start working with it. So page, let's do that. This is where we pull up man here. In fact, what we really want to do is go to the graph man style. Because we want to mimic this or use this style. There we go. Title. Document structure macros. Let's go to so the document structure macros organize the page's content. All of them break the output line. TH heading. TH identifies the document as a man page and configures the page headers and footers. Section heading, one of which is mandatory and many of which are conventionally expected, facilitate location of material by the reader. Section headings facilitate location of material by the reader and aid the man page writer to discuss all essential aspects of the topic. Subsection headings are optional and permit sections. Many technical discussions benefit from examples. Lengthy ones, especially those reflecting multiple lines of input to or output from the system, are usually bracketed by EX and EE. When none of the foregoing meets a structural demand, use RS, RE to insert a region within a subsection. Okay, so really, we're interested in this topic heading. Determine the contents of the page and header and footer. ROF systems refer to these collectively as titles. The subject of the man page is topic, and the section of the manual to which it belongs is section. This use of section has nothing to do with the section headings. Otherwise, yeah, it's the section within the man page manual. So all ours right now are going to be 3. We'll work on determining that from. Maybe we could use this. I think once we get to this being used as part of the build system, then you can build it. You can determine if it needs to be what section is. Right now, I can just use 3. Because man pages have different sections. If we go to man, you see right here the section 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And right now we're looking on library calls. Now, if there's an executable program that we wanted to generate the documentation for, we want to use 1. If you're writing your own OS with Zig, you use 2. And so I think eventually maybe we'd want to make a way for it to know what section it belongs in. But for right now, we're going to just do library calls. Okay. Let's see, where was I? Oh, so we're reading here. So yeah, title. So what we want to do is first writer.print. And we're going to print .th. And what is the title heading? We're going to do topic section. So topic is going to be, let's just do right now, test. We'll get that from the decal in just a second. And then section should be p.section. Oh, Python's getting here. So this should be a U4. So we'll do a D. And section. I think we do like that. p.section. I believe that's the correct at Zig format. Let's see, this is why I want to build a better tool for this. Format. Standard format dot format. All right. Argument is either each word, let's see, renders format. The format string must be compile time known. Yes, argument, specifier, fill, alignment, width, precision. Okay, so specifier has got to be in brackets. Above each word surrounding, including its surrounding brackets, is a parameter which you have to replace with something. Argument is either the numeric index of the field name that should be inserted. When using a field name, you're required to enclose the field name in square brackets. Okay, so I had it backwards. So I should do it like right, like that. And that one just need that either, didn't like that. Air union is ignored. We'll get there. Try. Not tier, try. Okay. Topic section, footer, middle. So let's take a look what this footer, middle, footer, inside, header, middle is. The manual section. This section has nothing to do with the section headings otherwise discussed in this page. It arises from an organizational scheme of printed and bound Unix manuals. See man and or intro for manual section sections. I want to kind of look at intro here. Oh, okay. Interesting. For the manual section, applicable to your system topic. Yeah, topic and section are positioned together at the left. So you can see that right here. Topic, section, sections in the parentheses. And right in the header with section in parentheses immediately appended to topic. Footer middle is considered in the footer. The arrangement of the rest of the footer depends. Okay, so what we want for footer middle, wait, no, header middle. Arrangement of the rest of the footer depends on whether double-sided layout is enabled with option RD1. When disabled, the default footer inside is positioned at the bottom left. Okay, so the date that this was generated, perhaps that's interesting. We could do that. I think it would be better to do version number if you got this from the build system. Said, hey, what build? Put the version there. But that's just me. The arrangement of the header, when disabled, footer inside is positioned bottom left. Otherwise, footer inside appears at the bottom left on recto, odd number of pages, and at the bottom right on verso, even number of pages. The outside footer is the page number, except in the continuous rendering mode enabled by option, in which case it is the topic section as in the header. Additionally, this macro breaks the page. So this is mostly if you're actually printing things. If section is also an integer between 1 and 9, there's no need to specify header middle. A and tmac will supply it, macro packet, but we can, I think, that to get the Zig Programmer. We specify header middle. Now the question is, do we just do empty, empty? For the other two? Because how does it know the header footer is? By convention is the name and version or release of the project providing it. Oh, okay. In which case, then we'll want to have those footer, middle. So let's do. Guess we can get this from built-in stuff. We should know what the version of this is and the package name. Where were we? So let's do prof there. Yeah. So section D test. So there's that. And then first footer. Oh. Whoops. What did I get for doing that? It was at 4 o'clock. All right. We're just getting to the fun stuff here. Let's I do have to go and run for a bit, but maybe I'll be able to get back on later. Thanks for watching. See ya.